Yo, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. What's cracking, cracking, cracking? What the deals, yo? What the deals? How we doing? How we doing? We good? We good or what? How we doing? Drummond, what up? What up, blood? What else we got? Who else we got? The fucking alert go out because that's gonna annoy me. It did. You. The alert went out. Diggity dopeness. Alberto, what up? Alberto, let me tell you something. You are never going to get a link when you come in with that kind of energy. Give me a link. I'm ready to cook. This ain't other channels. This is this channel where we promote a brotherhood and pugilism, not bullshit drama. This fucking coffee is hazelnut flavored. Now, normally I love hazelnut, but something about I don't like it. I didn't realize it was a hazelnut pod I grabbed. Nasty. Anyway, Jersey, what up, Jersey? There are fights on DAZN right now. You guys want to watch them? Do you want me to do live commentary, or you want to just rock out? Don't get dad mode on me. Well, you know. Hey, Alberta, I never asked you. Do you work? Do you go to school? What do you do? What do you do with yourself all day? What's your function? Student? Work from home? Go to an actual job? What do you do? Well, let's see if people come in. It's not looking good so far, but that happens. You know what I'm saying? That happens. We gotta wait a second here. Have you ever seen a hazelnut? Whatever happened to coffee flavored coffee? I have seen it. I love hazelnut. Nutella is probably my favorite fucking chocolate. In Bulgaria, we would get the Nutella and we would get a spoon and we get the fucking the whole thing and just get a spoon and pass it around between me, my mom, my grandma, my cousin, my aunt. We would just fuck it up, kill the whole one jar, one sitting. It was like 5 of us. Can't tell Marco or dude's gonna use anything they can against me. Okay. Nah, it's actually pretty gross. I don't think I could drink it. It's making me kind of nauseous. I hate the hazelnut taste. I didn't realize. Whatever. Stressful day. Just trying to sell my shit. Don't know if it'll sell, but it needs to. Very soon. Yeah. Anyway. That was an old... Oh, that's an old Dennis Leary joke. Okay. So the zone fights are on. Let's see. Let me go to the zone. Let's see. The zone. What do we got going on here? Boxing. Yep, there is boxing on. Brown versus Contreras. Who the fuck is that? Join live. Let's see what we got going on here. So I'm clicking it. All right, so it's over. Oh wait, now they're who's gonna win? Damn, that black dude looks so much more jacked. You know, looking muscles don't mean shit in boxing. I mean shit. Look at me. I don't got much of anything going on. You know what I'm saying? This one's bigger. This one's a little bigger. But I can punch hard. So, yeah, muscles don't mean shit. I'm gonna take a wild guess at Mexican cooking and British food. Made. Fight just ended between two no names, but it was a decent fight. Yeah, I just saw the black dude there. Bam. That's all I did there. Your mic sounds a little muffled. Does it? Still? How about now? Still sounds muffled now? Guy who hadn't fought in 3 years. Guy who lost hadn't fought in 3 years. Well, I guess that's what's going to happen, right? LOL better now. Yeah, I just moved it closer to my mouthpiece. See if the regulars come in. See what happens. We were starting to pop off a little bit earlier this afternoon when I had to sign off. So let's pop the shit now, not then. You know what I'm saying? Word. So we're gonna do, I guess, the betting. We're gonna do the breakdowns for tomorrow, and maybe a little trivia. If y'all want, we'll do a little trivia. What do you think? What do we think? What it do, Dubs? Dollars. Damn, Dubs, send some of those dollars over here, Dubs. Send me a dub in dollars. That doesn't make any sense. Dub 20, whatever. What's up, Dub? What's going on, people? How are we doing this evening? I did my 10 rounds. I'm feeling good. Did my 10 rounds. Tonight I did it different. I did 1 round on the Cobra Reflex just to loosen up, warm up. And I did the rest of it on the heavy bag. And I got the water bag. And I'll tell you, I never liked water bags. But now, if you're hitting a heavy bag every day like I do, and maybe, I don't know if it's my age too, but there's so much less wearing and tearing on your joints and on your muscles and on your ligaments and shit when you hit a water bag. I don't bet, but I can offer free advice without risking my own money. Yeah, I feel you. I don't bet either. But the community wants to do betting shows. And I'm down. Shit. It'll support the channel too. It's a win-win. Speaking of, we got to also finalize what we're doing with this bad boy here. I need 3 more entries. 3 more, and we're good. Once I get the 3 more entries, this will officially be raffled off. We got to figure it out. Either tomorrow night, I might be busy tomorrow night, or Sunday. We'll see. I'll be around tomorrow afternoon for show. Oh, no, I won't. I might not be. Fuck. My son has a karate advancement. He's about to get his orange belt. And my daughter has a birthday party. Marco, why do they call Reyes gloves the puncher? Because they're made... So gloves have to be a certain amount of ounces, but they don't specify where the padding has to be, right? Meaning, you have to have a certain amount of padding in the knuckles, yes, but some gloves will put more padding and put less weight down here or here, and there'll be more padding up here. Reyes puts the least amount of padding right around the knuckle area. That's why. So they think the punch lands harder. Celebrating my grandmother's night. Damn, kid. So how old are you? You might be my age, Dubs. If your grandmom's is almost 100, let's say she had your mom or dad at 25, right? So that's 75. That means your mom or dad would be 70. You could be in your 50s or 60s, Dubs. 51. Yep, there we go. I just hit it. Damn. That's wild. That's dope. Congrats. My grandparents would have been too old. They couldn't have survived this long. They were born in 08 and 09. So they would have been, well, my grandmother was a little younger, actually. My grandmother died in what? 2009, maybe? At almost 90. Yeah, nah, they all would have been like 110, 115. So because my parents had me late. Original Reyes were made with horsehair. Yeah, a lot of gloves were made with horsehair originally. Longevity runs them. That's dope. You black dude, white dude, what are you? What's the ethnicity? Asian? Asians live... I wonder what race lives the longest. I think it's Asians. It's definitely not this cracker over here. Although my grandparents all lived to almost 90, but... Looks like a nice crowd at the fight. Why stage the fights? I'm looking right now. This girl's interviewing somebody. I don't know who the fuck these people are. You're black. I bet. Good for you. Black Asian. Danny, you're black and Asian? Damn. You must be a good-looking dude. Some of the hottest fucking girls I used to fuck around with growing up were half black, half Asian. Whew. Man, good old days. Good for you, man. You must be a good looking dude. You must be a good looking dude. So yeah, where is everybody? Fuck's going on here? What's up? Or should I say, good day, mate? Hey, Clarissa, ¿qué pasó? We need a grandparents' holiday. Yeah, we do. Clarissa, you gonna get down in the betting show? You don't strike me as a bettor, but I could be wrong. There he is, E. Rizzle. What up, Rizzle? I am handsome. I bet you are. Handsome as fuck. My wife is beautiful. Kid's beautiful. I don't think I could say that word. It sounds too much like, what the fuck's a, I'll spell it. What's an NERS? Good day. Good day. Tim Zoo's a bit to get fucked up. I know, I just fucked that up. I forget, you're New Zealand or you Australia? You, I believe, are New Zealand. Yeah, you're New Zealand, right? Nerds. I thought you were saying some shit that I can't pronounce that I'll get canceled for saying. You're nerds? So what? You got the best of both worlds. You're good looking and you're smart. What else do you need? Niners? I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know exactly what he means. Nah, no, I do not. No, I do not. That makes sense. He just forgot the D. I'm like, what's an NERS? That sounds very suspect. Matter of fact, even though it wasn't intentional,
Oh, that's racist.
That was some racist shit. Put all money on Boots' victory word. Damn, you think Zoo gets smoked by Spencer? No, I think Zoo's going to win. Actually, he's going to fuck him up. What about you? N-word. Nice. Hey, Clarissa, answer me this. Riddle me this. So I know you're a whole bunch of shit. Are you a black Hispanic? Are you dark skin? Or are you a lighter skin Hispanic? Because the dude I knew, cool dude, Felipe, Honduras. He's Honduran. He was black. Like his DNA was probably all like 98% African. So I'm curious, since you're all those mixes, I'm gonna guess you're right in the middle. You're probably like medium. You're in between black and white, like right in the middle. That's my guess. The complexion. But you tell me. You are a potpourri of things. Yeah, I'm from New Zealand, but your Aussie accent impression is funny. Nah, my Aussie's like, good day, mate. But New Zealanders are like, Eero speens. See, there's a difference. Australians won't say speens. Both native and Afro-Hispanic. But what the complexion? Light, medium, dark. I'm going to go with medium. And if you're Afro, yeah, I mean, you could be real dark then. Fight Sports, glad to see you on Ring IQ. All right. Tell him hit the like. Hit the like. Listen to Rob. Listen to Robert. I'm a slick black fighter in the inside. That's pretty gay. Thanks, E-Rock. His name is E-Rock, but good to see you, bro. Yeah, he's a good dude. E-Rock's a good fella. Good fella. Man. Man, oh man. Well, I thought I just heard my daughter, but she's sleeping. Medium mocha. That's what I figured. Good for you. Good for you. I had my DNA done. Now, nothing in me but fucking European. My wife had a, believe it or not, you guys saw her picture. She had a sprinkle of Middle Eastern in her. You'd think I would have some shit. I'm all Eastern European. Russian and Bulgarian down the fucking middle. I might have had, no, I don't think I had any Irish. No, nothing. Australians are shittier than Kiwis. I mean, I don't want to get involved in this, but that doesn't seem nice. That doesn't seem nice. Who's fighting now? Dennis Contreras. Oh, Ness is probably live doing these shows. That's why none of you guys are in here. That's cool, though. Fuck it. Did my wife have black? No, she just had, what little Middle Eastern. She's mad. She's Italian and Polish and Russian. And I guess there's a sprinkle of Middle Eastern from the Italian side. And I thought I would have that because Bulgaria is very close to the Mediterranean. And, like my mom is dark. So. Bob, I thought you were going there. And I know you're kidding, but I don't play that shit. That's not cool. I don't play people joking around my wife or my kids. That's not cool. Don't go there with that, please. I don't find that shit funny. I saw that and I'm like, is he doing that? I'm like, nah, he wouldn't do that. He's too mature, but he did it. Well, what else we got going on? Nothing. It's fucking TBV, man. I bet you they're live, so that's why this is happening. But Deontay Brown. Looks like Deontay Wilder from the side. What the fuck's Deontay Brown? 15-0, 11 KOs. Oh, yeah. You see, now it looks nothing like Deontay Wilder. But that side view looked just like him. Marco, you don't have X? I do. Why you think I don't have X? Yeah, I have it. Why? What about it? I'm watching some fights on DAZN. Yeah, we're on there too. Yeah, with people who are mad close to me, maybe a little, but nah, I don't get not on this platform like that. I don't play that shit. You have to understand too, like then other people do that. That's just disrespectful. I'm not into that shit. Kids and wife are off limits, in my opinion. In my house. But yeah, with my close friends, that's true. We do fuck around like that. That's true, but not on a fucking platform like this. What's your X page name? Marco Boxing. What you think? Why? I post every day on X, right? So when I put out my videos, that'll get 1 million views on Instagram, hundreds of thousands now on TikTok. My TikTok's finally building back up. And then I put the same videos. I do it all, when I post, it's like any of you who have who are like content creators, you know how you do it. Like you get the video ready, then you just fucking upload it to every single platform. And I do the same one on X. And nobody gives a fuck. Like the most views I've ever had is like 1,000. Crazy. And I've been doing it consistently now for like a while. X is nothing but Nazis and corn bots now. I didn't expect the Nazi thing. Wait, what? Nazis? There's still Nazis around? Or you mean like racist people? What's a corn bot? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Thanks. You're probably my 4th follower. Like, look, E-Rock, am I kidding? Look at how weak that page is as opposed to like my Instagram. It's crazy. And I post the same shit. Here's my theory. Twitter and X is people go to that because they want to see typing. They want to see what people say. And my strength is videos. So that's what my guess is. People go to other platforms for videos. They don't, I feel like if they see a video on Twitter, they're like, fuck it. They'd rather see like people talking. That's my theory. Another guy who hasn't fought in 3 years. Let me look at him. Southpaw. Ooh, look at this announcer. This dude thinks he's slick. He's a bitch because I want to have that job. I have 20 followers. What do I have? I can't have more than, what do I have? I don't even think it's 1,000. I don't think. 90% of Twitter interactions are bot now. Word? I think I'd be lucky if I have over 1,000 on X. I mean, I almost never get comments. I almost never get like retweets or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Not Marco clowning the announcer. Yeah, man, I'm gonna clown him. You know why? Because I'm jealous. At least I'll admit why. Dennis Contreras. Dude doesn't have a muscle on his body. This other guy looks like Kimbo Slice Jr. That looks like Kimbo's great grandson. Biz Marco, Congrats on your new gig. Which gig? You know what? That deserves a fucking bomb. Appreciate you. Guys. Oh, this might be something little, but tell me what you guys think. I want to have one of those punch machines in the studio. So every single fighter that comes in, we get to register how hard they hit and have a champion. What you think? Punch machine. Or the celebrities, anybody. Just make it part of it. Every time. Punch machine. Wheel it out. What you guys think? In studio punch machine. I think is dope. I'm not gonna lie, the invite only thing for the Times Square. Yeah. I'm gonna hit up if they don't get back to me, I'm gonna hit up Shaq. I don't think I'll get a job at ESPN quick enough where they'll be able to get me in. So even if I got one, I think the punch machine will be dope for the ESPN show. What you think? It'd be cool, right? Even if it's like celebrities go on, yeah, have a swing. I don't know if anybody will beat my record. I'll tell you right now. I bet you I'll register higher on that thing than Bud. Bet you I would. And that's unacceptable because I'm 10 years older. I'm just saying. And lighter now. Now I'm lighter. He's fucking 20 pounds heavier than me. I bet you I'll hit harder than Bud. I'm going to bring Bud on the show, and I'm going to challenge him to a punch machine duel. You guys would be shocked how many fucking bigger dudes I'll register harder than on that thing. We could do best out of 2. Yeah, the punch machine. I'm thinking dope. And I'm gonna do if I'm gonna pitch the callers as like a community. We'll do caller of the month or caller of the year. You know, we'll really it'll really draw people in. I believe if their voice could be heard. I can be your assistant if you get hired. I mean, I don't think I'll need an assistant. I think ESPN will be taking care of it all. But thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, these guys fighting. All right, I'm going to look over here for a second at this fight. All right, so we got 2. Oh, no, 1 conventional, 1 southpaw. Kimbo Slice Jr. is a southpaw. Okay, Kimbo Slice Jr. is a little slick. Seems to have no power, but he's pop, 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 and then stepping away. Keeping good range. Okay, so we have a slick black fighter. Typical slick black fighter versus typical Mexican fighter, it looks like. Everything's very, very standard here. Okay, so the slick black fighter doesn't seem to have much power at all. The Mexican fighter, I haven't even seen. Oh, Mexican fighter looked like he was a little pop, though. Oh, yeah, the slick. What's the dude's name? Brown. I keep saying slick black and Mexican. Mad racist. Sorry, guys. So Brown, as you guys see this here. That's kind of a cool ring. Okay, I was about to say something, but Brown switched it up. Brown was only circling to his right. And if you're going to look, it looks like he mostly, and that's a southpaw thing, they usually circle to their lead hand. And conventional fighters circle to their lead hand, so they usually circle left. So he's going. You okay? I heard my wife scream. All right, did he just pop his mouthpiece out? I think he just ejected his mouthpiece out of his mouth. All right. This actually isn't a bad fight. Very classic matchup. Brown's a way better boxer. Way better boxer. Benavidez whoops Bivol. What makes you believe that? Because he's my king. Duh. Considering broader economic effects of Trump's tariffs, how do you see them influencing the boxing industry? I don't follow politics on purpose because it's just anxiety provoking. I've never followed it, but especially these days because it's too anxiety provoking. I don't give a fuck who's in office. I just want the economy to get better. But both international promotions and financial dynamics, I don't know, man. I don't think it'll matter because we got Turkey Al Sheikh. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, do you guys want me to keep commentating on this fight or do you want to rock out in here? Tell me because I'll just go back and commentate. What should we do? Talk to me. Nothing? Go fuck myself? All right. I'll go back to do the fight because I haven't heard anything from anybody. All right. So Brown, you see how Brown's using that jab as a rangefinder. He's using it to keep Homeboy away. And now look how tight he's holding when Homeboy gets close. So that either means that Brown's uncomfortable fighting on the inside or Homeboy's powerful. That's what that means to me. Yeah, see now, look, he's just keeping him blinded. Yeah, okay, so that's what he's doing. He's also using that. Lennox Lewis used to do that a lot. My man Jeremy Williams told me. He's using that lead hand to kind of blind him, and then he could whop him, have something come from behind. You know what I'm saying? Put the shades on him, and then have something come right behind those shades. Wallop his ass. All right, has his hands up. He's going, circling. All right. Oh, nice uppercut. Nice uppercut and hold. A lot of holding. Maybe the guy's strong. What's his name? I'll just say Dennis. Looks like Dennis is strong. Deontay versus Dennis. All right. So again, look, he's mostly circling to what? His right. Right there, he just went left, so he just proved me wrong. But mostly to his right. But a good fighter, a skilled fighter, will switch up the circling to not be predictable. So this guy seems pretty good to me. This Deontay Brown dude. I don't see any. I want to see his defense more. He's very good picking apart Homeboy, but I want to see his defense when he gets pressed. This guy's really not hitting him. This guy's just like when you just have no head movement and you just earmuff it. You're a floating punching bag. Oh, he just got clipped there. He's like a fucking piñata. And I'm not saying that because he's Mexican, by the way. I'm not even sure if he is Mexican. Okay. Yeah. So this guy's throwing good combos. He's not throwing real hard. I don't know if that's because he has no power or if he's just conserving. Some guys will switch up the power within their punches to kind of throw off the opponent, make the opponent think, I could take this, and then make him be a little less apprehensive, a little less defensive minded, and then crack him. All right, so it's a lot of range finding with that jab, body shot. So he does that typical. It's not really a Floyd roll. I don't know how you explain that defense, but it's a typical kind of your left hand up, or in his case, or your right hand up, in his case, is left, and then the other hand down by the body. He doesn't seem to be rolling, though, like Floyd does. He just kind of goes like this and protects. Kind of puts his shoulder up and protects like this. But it's kind of typical defense for slick fighters. Yeah, he's hitting him. All right, round's over. Not bad. All right. Keep watching fights. Marco, remember when they said KLM was European bum? Nah, I don't. Stop hating on Benavidez. It's unbecoming. Contreras looks like an opponent to build. Yeah. Well, he's not punching back. Trash game. What up, man? Where you been? I am, actually. I sure am. 17 losses. Oh, he's 17 losses, Bob? I didn't know. Yeah, okay. Okay. This dude came in just to get. It looks that way. Let's get back to it. Yeah, it looks. I didn't know he had 17 losses. Wow. 17 losses? So is that more losses than wins? I don't know. How many wins does he have? Because if I'm not Deontay, guy's only like 18, 17 fights, right? All right, let's do it. I kind of like this ring, but see how all black. The only thing I don't like about the canvas being black and you don't see as well. It gives it a dark kind of feel. A cream or a white canvas lights it up better. It draws your eye there more and doesn't take away. It's funny, those little things to me matter. I would keep the canvas a lighter color because it's giving this almost like you almost feel like we're in a studio, like a ESPN studio, or we're at a nightclub. Ooh, nice straight right. So look, see what he's doing. He's holding him. He's almost doing that thing that, like bigger kids will put their hand on the forehead of a little kid as he's swinging, and he's almost doing that, like just kind of keeping him away. But this guy's so easy to get hit. I mean, he has no head movement. And then he's like confused. Like, how did I get hit like that? He probably, of those 17 KOs, How many of them are 17 losses? How many are KOs? Because he looks like he has a sturdy chin. This is what I'm trying to tell people. People try and say about Wilder, for example, oh, he beat all tomato cans. I'm like, he knocked them all out. And I'm like, being a bad fighter doesn't always correlate with having a bad chin, right? Look at this guy. He's not the best fighter, but his chin looks pretty sturdy. Watch him get fucking stretched out while I'm saying this. All right. Deontay's holding. Deontay, spelled without the A and the Y. Spelled Deont. Deont, really. Phonetically, it'd be Deont. Ooh, yeah, he's clipping his ass now. He's clipping him like some funky toenails. Yeah, this is exactly the way to describe it. He's clipping him. I mean, like he's sitting in an Astor Place barber chair. Ooh, this is actually see. This is the kind of shit I like watching. This is what Pernell Whitaker used to do. Ooh, that was good defense. This is how Pernell Whitaker used to fight, guys. Very similar. Clip you clean, move out, slick. It was fun, even though he didn't have much power. This guy doesn't have much power. Like you could tell because the punches don't look like they're landing hard. The guy probably has a good chin, but you know what I'm saying? You could tell he has no power behind him, but he's exciting to watch. Yep, he's smart. I like this guy. On DAZN, people. I'm commentating on a DAZN fight. Oh, nice 1-2. 1, 2, 3, spinning. See, constantly spinning to his right. So what I would do if I was this guy, as Deontay throws, I throw a looping left hook to try and catch him spinning, and he'll walk right into it, and that'll make the punch 4 times harder. Bounce pass. Oh, see, I like this guy. He got hit and he fires back. Oh, he's getting hit though. But that's part of the sport, getting hit. Right? What's that old cliche? Can't swim without getting wet. All right. Hey, attorney, what's up? How we doing? What's up, Mamooner? What's the news with ESPN? I got a pitch meeting with them in a week. I'm pitching my show, which you guys missed it. 24 wins and 17 losses. Were they KOs? A lot of them. I think I'm gonna pitch also having a punch machine in the studio, making that part of the thing. Brown now. I'm guessing Ness is probably live, and unfortunately, I got most of you guys from that fucking platform, so that's just I reap what I sow. Mo remembered Harold Brazier. Brown throwing mostly arm punches. No, I wouldn't say that, Mo. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say arm punches. He's getting some leverage. He's just not a hard puncher. How much do you think both guys are making? Great question. Marco, you wildin' comparing Club Fighter Sweet Pea. Nah, you can see, guys, you can compare people. Nobody's saying he's as good as him. He's just people have likenesses. There's flashes that remind. Nah, you could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I hate when people do that in a debate. You're comparing blah blah. It's like, no, I'm comparing a likeness. Yeah, I'm not saying he's the same fighter. What are they making? See, look, it's dark in there now. Fucking lights are out. You guys see this? The fucking lights are out. Wow, that's. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting pissed. I used to spar guys like this. Matter of fact, the sparring I showed you guys. Do you ever see the sparring? It's like the guy was like that. He would get hit and he would get pissed and keep coming. But he wouldn't change anything. That's the funny part to me. It's like, yeah, you can get mad, but you got to adjust. Like CJ tells his wife, ex-wife, got to adjust. What do I think they're making? Great question. I'm going to guess it's on TV. It's on DAZN. I would say maybe 10 or 20 grand for Deontay, and the other guy probably like 5 grand. That'd be my guess. 10 to 20, and the other guy maybe 5-ish, 5 to 8, something like that. That'd be my guess. It's an 8-rounder. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. But who knows? Some of these guys are so thirsty, they'll take it for nothing because they just want the exposure and the opportunity. Like if this Mexican kid, and sorry if he's not Mexican, I'm just being racist, but if he sleeps this dude, boom, he's on the map in a small level, but he's still on the map because now he's nowhere near the map. He's not even in the fine print. He's not even in what year it was printed at the very bottom with the magnifying glass print. But he next to knockout here, he'll be down with that fine print. Yeah, he has no power, the Mexican guy, really. I shouldn't say no power. There's a couple. Yeah, see, now Deontay's getting slick with it. Moving, all that's great head movement. Talking to my man Newberg earlier. I was watching his son spar, and I was trying to tell him his son should do just this kind of shit, this kind of feinting. I don't know if Newberg's in here right now. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm commentating the fight. Maybe I should though. Look at the chat. Maybe I'll do that. I will look at the chat. Fuck it. Let me pull this out. All right. Yeah, let me do that. Let me get this lower and look at the chat. All right. Here we go. Now I could see you, chat. Now I could see you. All right. Alberto's talking here. Eric Gomez, Bomb Squad. What's up, Eric? What up, Blood? What up, Iraq? Iraq? All right, there we go. Now I see both of you guys. I see the fight and the chat. Now we're doing it up. This guy's coming at him, though, huh? Tell Marco to do a panel. We could do a panel. I don't give a fuck. Oh! Knockdown, but not really. He hit him, but then he kind of hit him. But it was a shot to the face. That could arguably be a knockdown. Alberto, I'll debate you. Eric, what up, Eric? What up, what up? Fight is on DAZN. Word up. If you're pitching boxing show, ESPN still thinking about some form. That's a fact, because they took the meeting. Bailey, and that's what I was worried about. And that they took the meeting, that's big. That's big, and that's a fact. See, no matter what happens with me, we can say 1,000% ESPN is open to boxing because they're taking a meeting with me. Right, Clarisse? Brown shows some nice skills, but without power, his career is going nowhere. Purnell, again, I'm not saying it's Purnell, but we can name Paulie, Purnell. We can name a bunch of guys with no power, and they did just fine. Don't duck me. I don't want to hear you guys fucking get out of here. Alberta, are you sure you're 20? You never answered what you do for work. Even if you don't work, just say I don't work. Nobody gives a fuck. Honestly, nobody cares. I'm about to be not in work too because I'm gonna have to close my business down. So we'll be in the same boat. Don't feel embarrassed. Doesn't matter. But answer the fucking question. All right. So he's doing the same shit. Marcos boxing experience. Marcos. Ooh. I kind of like that, Clarissa. Ooh. Marco's boxing experience. I kind of like that. I like adding the experience is dope. But then somebody told me before, when you guys were like, oh, boxing scares people away, don't have the name boxing in it. Or Marco's pugilistic experience. I like boxing. Look at this guy. So you got this guy, Dennis, shaking his head no. There's nothing I hate more. And Adrian Broner made this pop huge. When you get hits flush and shake your head no. It's like, that's a typical example of dudes not being about it, but just talking about it. Like, you think we're stupid? We're just going to act like we didn't see that punch? Just snap your mandible? Like, hinge your mandible joints? Like, we saw it. You shaking no doesn't mean you didn't get hit. I mean, I guess as well, it didn't bother me, but I'm talking about like when Broner was, I forget who was fighting. He was getting hit the whole fight. Every time he shook his head no. I'm like, you're getting hit. There's like the 15th time. Stop saying no. Now that annoys me. Ooh, okay, so perfect. This guy's leading with his straight right. Now, those of you who fought before, and if you don't know this, straight rights are kryptonite to southpaws. They just, the way they stand, the way they move, it's perfectly situated in an obtuse angle for us to land those straight rights on southpaws. Same with their straight lefts on us, though. So the thing you do with the southpaw is you don't jab first because that you lead with the straight right. And he's starting to do that now, and he's hit him a bunch of times. You guys seen that? Let's see if he's picked up, if he makes some adjustment. Because up to this thus far, he's made 0 adjustments, just like CJ's wife. Excuse me, ex-wife. 0 adjustments, just like the ex-wife. CJ, I see you in there. And I used this before, CJ, before you came in. I go, this guy needs to listen to CJ. He needs to adjust. He wasn't, but he's starting to now. Ooh, straight right. Look, you guys see what I'm talking about? Every straight right is clipping him now because he's leading with it. I don't think that was a plan. Nice. Okay. Now we're seeing boxing at an IQ level, people. You see look at that. Every time he's leading with it. And then when he leads with it, it lets him throw the left hook afterwards because the dude's ducking into it. Beautiful. And look at that again. Non-stop straight right leads. Beautiful. Impressive. Impressive adjustment. CJ, you would love him if he was your wife because he adjusts. He adjusts, CJ. He adjusts, my man. McGirt almost beat Sweepy. You are wiling the fuck out. Buddy's my man. I know him personally. He's a fellow New Yorker. Long Island. But he never almost beat no fucking Sweepy, Mo. Mo, I'll take your wrench away. Nah, I would never do that. But come on. Matter of fact, that was such an outlandish statement. I got to ask you a serious question.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Fuck out of here. Those of you guys who want to see a high-skilled fight, 12 rounds each fight, both Buddy McGirt versus Purnell fights. That was where it's at. All right, let's watch this shit. Let's get back to it. Buddy, a good guy. Who? CJ. CJ likes that? It's true, Siege. He did what your wife should have done. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Ex-wife. Okay, now he's clipping him. But homeboy's not leading with and if you noticed, Dennis's straight right suddenly sped up. Now he has speed in it. Now he has speed in it. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, people. Dennis is standing as a southpaw. Now he's back to conventional. He was just southpaw for a second. Oh, he's adjusting like crazy out this bitch. What up, Sean? Sean John. All right. On the back. Okay. Now he dipped out of the way of the lead straight right. But that's how you get this guy. Lead straight right him and then throw a left hook either to the body or body better because he ducks right into it and exposes the whole side of his body. All right. Oh, there we go. Straight right. One can argue the Spanish guys won the last 2 rounds. I think or Hispanic, excuse me. It's probably too late to win the fight, but he won last round from what I saw. This round, we don't know yet. It's close. Yeah, he's fucking switching stances. He's roughing him up. That's what you got to do with somebody like this. That's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. All right. Yeah, he's turning to southpaw, which I don't like. Dennis. Not constant, but he's like slightly turning to southpaw. Ooh, nice body shots. Nice body shots. Marco Combat. I don't like that, Clarissa. Because people are going to think when you say combat sport, people always associate that with MMA. I don't like it. I like the Marco boxing experience. I like that. The Marco boxing experience. That I like. Ooh, nice straight right lead. And a body. Look at it. Did what I said. Straight right to the head, left hook to the body. Beautiful. This guy's peppering him up, though. He's peppering him up like a Caesar salad. Yeah, Deontay's he's clipping and slipping. Clipping like a number 3 and slipping around like some Astroglide. Woo! Beautiful. See, when he's in his range, because Dennis needs to be close to get his punches off. He's one of those punchers that he has to be close. This dude, Deontay, is a guy that his powers and his snaps at the end of his punch. So he fares better being far. Marco, what channel is it on? This is on DAZN. Combat Bad Facts. Yeah, I don't like combat either. But thank you for trying. Don't tell ESPN that we think MMA is tutti fruity. Yeah, we do. But I'm not doing no damn ESPN, no damn MMA. Actually, you know what? I would do it if that's what they wanted me to do. I'd learn it. You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever. Not to be like, they could pimp me out. I'll do whatever the fuck they want for 2 reasons. 1, I need the cheese. I got a young family. You guys know my situation. But 2, I want to get my foot in the door. that'll be like my version of I got to bring fucking people coffees, whatever I got to do to get in. You know what I'm saying? Think Buddy was stopped by Meldrick Taylor. Buddy McGirt was stopped by Meldrick Taylor? Possibly. That rings a bell. The corner with Marco? I like the boxing experience. I'll sell out. Fuck that, Bob. Bob, you gonna pay my rent? Then I'm selling out. But the thing is this, it's a sellout with a room to adjust. Then once I get big enough, I can pick and choose what I want to do, and I will totally calm back down on the MMA shit. How many people we got in the room? I don't even see. 28. All right, not bad. All right, here we go. This turned into a fun fight. Obviously, Deontay's winning handily. I only saw this dude maybe win 2 rounds, maybe 3 tops, but not even. But he made it more exciting by doing a simple adjustment. And boxing is all about adjustments, people. Simple adjustment. There we go. We do the right hand. Oh, yo, he just snapped his shit back like the hood of a Honda at Jiffy Lube. Yeah, those uppercuts are snapping his cabbage back like the hood of a Honda during an oil change. Snapped it up. Look at that. Oof. Ooh, good. Good, but Jesus. Oh, no, now he's starting to fucking whip this guy's ass. Yeah, now he's starting to whip this guy's ass. And I don't think he's that weak, Deontay. I just think this guy might have a good chin. I don't think he's a hard puncher, but I wouldn't say he's like pillow fist or anything. And he's slick. And anybody who looks like Kimbo Slice's grandson, they're okay with me. Nice shots. Nice shots. All right. Yep. Now he just hit him with his own straight lead right. Give him a taste of what it's like to get hit with a lead straight right or left. See this now right here? Dennis should be throwing punches. See? Toe to toe. He's right in the now. They're in the oh God, his uppercut. He's bobbleheading his shit. Woo, those uppercuts are snapping his shit back like the hammer on a Smith & Wesson. Beautiful uppercuts. He's found something. Now he adjusted, CJ. See? He adjusted. Both these guys, she should listen to them. He adjusted now. He's found a home with that uppercut. Yeah, this guy has no power. Ooh, but he just clipped our man. He clipped him because that's telling you guys. I hope you guys learned, if you didn't already know this, straight rights are kryptonite. You might as well be sipping on a kryptonite latte because that's what that is for southpaws. Mixing it up with Marcos. Sounds like I'm a bartender. Yeah, this guy, I'll tell you one thing. If this Dennis guy invested in learning, there, he just moved his head for the first time. Invested in some head movement. Ooh, he clipped him at the end. It's not selling out, it's diversifying your portfolio. Gracias, mi gente. Wait, what's mi gente mean? My people, right? I'll sell out. Fuck that shit. Out of the 4 kings, who do you rank the highest? Hagler. Because I would have said Leonard because I remember, but I just watched a fight and I had Hagler winning that fight. So Hagler beat all of them. So how can you not? In my opinion, he beat Leonard, and in everybody's opinion, he beat Duran and Hearns. So, Marco, what up, Kalia? What's cracking, girl? You watching this DAZN fight? That's what we're rocking out to right now. Trying to do a little commentating for you guys. Sharpen my sword. Because guess what I'm gonna do? These dudes pass on me, I'm gonna be like, well, can I get a commentating gig? I'm gonna be annoying. I'm gonna be sticking to them like a magnet, like a gum on the bottom of my Air Force Ones. Marco, let me get on with you. Why? So you could call shit faster than it's already happening. I hear you, Alberto. I say Duran as well. You're wilding out. Straight right to the body, straight right to the body. See, to the body doesn't work as well because he's leaning back when the punch comes. So he puts his own momentum backwards, which makes the punch land even better. To the body, it's different. This guy's hands down. Just respectful. This is the last round, but we got this shit easy. Last round, he was testing that chin like a COVID something, testing if you have COVID, whatever. I couldn't come up with one, but you get what I'm saying. Everyone is saying Duran, Marco's on rocks. You guys think Duran is the best out of the 4 kings? Come on, that's ridiculous. He lost to all of them. He does have one of the greatest wins against a prime Sugar Ray, but other than that, he lost to all of them. It wasn't even his weight class. Yes, make sure they don't pick it up. Your idea, let them know you would be a good add to. Yeah, absolutely. Beef and broccoli, what up, sucker? He ranking Duran low because, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they don't want that, I'll be like, well, how about comment? Like anything. I'll be like, I'll tell them that for sure. Follow up like, well, if not this, commentating, I'll do even just little content for you guys. Like I'll pitch that. If they don't want to do a show, I'll be like, how about you get me on with and it'll promote the classics better. And you can just let me do my little videos, little sizzle reels before and after the classics. You know what I mean? Like show me and then be like, and tonight it's watch Ali versus Spinks 2. And then to get them ready to see the whole fight, I show them my little fucking, because how many times you guys watch my reels and it makes you want to see the whole fight, right? I think it'll wet their beaks. It'll entice them. This guy's fucking getting clipped running. This is why running is bad. Starting to get fucked up in this round. Deontay. He has it in the bag though. What just happened? Oh, his mouthpiece. Shit keeps getting ejected like a Pez candy. Yeah, see? Remember I tell you guys the mentality? Remember I tell you guys when running goes bad, what it does? This is an example. It gives your opponent the confidence and makes them think that you're scared. And it makes you more tired. Even a dude who's getting pretty much fucked up the whole fight. Now, because this guy starts running, look at him. It's never a good thing to run. Ever. Let him come at you. Duck out the way. Grab him. Don't run like that. All right, fight's over. This guy thought he won. Look at him. His hands are up. Did you check my Cash App? I did not. Let me see. I had my ringer off. What do we got here? Oh, what do we got here? All right, hold on. Kalia is a wonderful lady. She got 2. Kalia, are these for the gloves? Because you didn't specify. So you want me to give one to Eon, and this is one for you. Is that it? These are for these not the gloves. This is for the belt. One for Eon, one for you. Please confirm. But I did get it. But my phone was in my pocket. The ringer was off, so I didn't hear the alert. But I got it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Marco, you ever see the doc with Sugar Ray seeking? Yes. And then Duran was still like, oh, I ate a bad burger the night before. He said some bullshit. I think she bought me one. Ain't nobody buy you shit. Let me know, Kalia. I'll put it in now because I'm assuming this is for but you gotta take CALE. I'm assuming boom, and then one for Eon. Boom. Okay. But just let me know. These are both for the belts, correct? All right. Let me know. Now, let's go back to this fight. Let's see who they announced the winner. Here we go. Announce it. You see Drake. Yeah. Why did the other guy thought he won? So weird. 16-0, 11 KOs. Okay. Not bad. You saw that's funny. Did you see the way that they bigged up each other? The other guy was disgusted. He was like, Marco, I would also pitch doing shorts for any show they do. Yes, thank you. I will. Kalia, tell me. What I did now was I added one ticket for you for the belt, and I added one for Eon for the belt. Let me know if that's not what you want. Because you didn't specify in the cash app. Alberto was so adamant about debating me tonight. You don't even debate, Erox. You're kind of just like you say your opinion, and you're like, that's just what I feel. Like, you're not even like that. You don't even go into it like all crazy. You would just be like, that's what I feel like. And Alberto would be like, but why? But you'd be like, that's just how I look at it. So fuck off. That would be the whole debate. Lay him down is wrong nickname with no power. That's a good point. That's his nickname, lay him down? Nah, he ain't laying shit down. Nothing. Ain't nothing. So what's the next fight we got going on here? Let's see this commentator. Pretty, but I'd do a better job. Where's he from? Where's he from? He sounds like maybe like Midwest or some shit. Sending it back to you guys. Thanks. God damn. All right. Let's go back to the Chizat. All right. Well, that was fun. What's the next fight? Anything good? Marco, you can't insult the money man, Mr. Vlogs. I didn't insult him. I said that he wouldn't even want to debate you because he doesn't get down like that. He's a quiet, kind of smooth dude. Say what? Let's hear the debate. Debate about what? The fuck are they going to debate about? Debates always end with Alberto the moment I say bet me 1,000. Well, yeah. Yeah. That, E-Rock, is a fact. Yo, does your wife know that we call you E-Rock here? Does she like it? Does she think it's stupid? What? I've talked to E-Rock about Benavidez. He was just like, I just don't see it. Like, he didn't really get all into it. He's too smooth, man. Motherfucker lays roofs, collects cake, and chills. I want to debate with you. That's a fact, Alberto. I sure the fuck couldn't. Men on social media and YT bitch and complain more than women do. Okay. Yes, and yes. Remember, Eon gave me one of his tickets, so I'm okay. Appreciate you. You're a good woman. All right, dope. Who's the next fight? That's the real question here. Anything fun? Hope I can make the fights tomorrow. I might have to be up at the new business that I might be running, and oh man. So what do we got? Talk to me, people. Let's chop it up a little. That wasn't the last fight, was it? Oh, it might have been. Yeah, it's a 2.5-hour broadcast. That might have been the last fight. Does anybody know? Is that the last fight? I bet you if it is, we're going to get a lot more people jump in here after. I'm just a chill guy, Marco, who loves boxing and is knowledgeable with facts. There you go. I know that. I'm intrigued to see Torres. That's not tonight, though. One more? Who's fighting? That was the main event. So who the fuck is fighting? If that was the main event, I'm confused. Yeah, that looks like it was it. They're just showing. Yeah, no, that was it. They're showing all. Ooh, somebody got dropped. They're showing all the replays. Damn, guy had a fucking porn mustache. Okay. Oh, they had a girl fight too? Oh, well, this girl looks like she hit pretty hard. Okay. Rosa. I like that. That was some power right there. I haven't seen that in a minute. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Soccer. I hate soccer with a passion. So boring. A smoker is next. Well, smoker, Alberto wouldn't be on a professional card, so it can't be. Just in Spanish, in addition to the belts, what's the decoration with Nintendo? Oh, you never saw it? I've showed it to people before. It's a old, original, authentic Mike Tyson's Punch-Out figure. It's Mac jabs Glass Joe. If you see, it's a little Mac from Punch-Out knocking out Glass Joe, who was the first character when you play Punch-Out. This is original, still in the box, as I showed you guys the other day. Where is it? Right there, you can see. This is from 1988. Focus, fuckface. 1988. Pretty dope, right? Unopened. I think I've opened it up to look at it, but yeah, that's what that is. Pretty cool, right? You know what I'm saying? My bad. That was the last fight. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay. Well, that's that. So let's close this out. Bet. Where'd everybody go, though? We had like 30 people in here at one point, and then they all bounced. Maybe they didn't want to hear me commentate because they weren't watching it. I'm telling you, Alberto, the problem is a lot of my viewership came from TBV. And I'm pretty sure he's probably live. So that's probably the problem. But what are you going to do? Yeah. Super Nintendo days were the best, especially when it came to Mario. How do you remember that, E-Rock? You're literally 20 years younger than me. So you weren't even born. I don't think. Let's see. Nintendo's 86. Well, what year were you born? If you're 20 years and you were born in... Yeah, you were born in 96. How the fuck would you know that? Birdo's 20, I believe. He's 20, I'm pretty sure. Hey, a lot of people left. CJ was in here before. Like, I can't save logs. What? You told me you were 20, 21. You might... Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if you're like 14 and you've been lying to us the whole time. That would actually explain it. If you were like 14, that would actually... We wouldn't be mad. We'd be like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. I'm just saying. Yeah, it was dope. How old are you, Drummond? I forgot. 2 questions. How old are you? 3 questions. How old are you? Where are you from again? And are you really a drummer? I don't think we've ever touched on that before. Anybody in here I should give a wrench to? Oh, Jersey Bob. I never gave Bob a wrench. He's about to get one right now. Damn, Bob, my bad. I don't really give out wrenches unless I think, like, you've been anointed, Bob. Welcome to the community. I mean, you've already been here forever, but anybody else? No, everybody else is wrenched. Just Bob. Star Lion, too. I should probably give Star Lion a wrench. Star Lion, you in here? You want a wrench? Talk to me. I had a console. I would get blisters on my fingers from playing too much. Yeah, when we all... I'm not a kid. You just assumed 20. No. You said you were 20 or 21. I remember you saying that for a fact. I remember you saying you were 20 or 21. How old are you then? Tell us. Makes sense now. Alberto told me he was 29, same age as me. Okay. But he won't tell us. So now you can time people out. So let's say somebody comes in here and they start, saying like a troll or whatever. You could time them out. It gives you, and you could post links too, Bob. So now if you want to post a link to something you want me to show, it gives you, it's like you're a VIP member of the chat, basically. Yeah. Let me get one of them bad boys. I'm listening to y'all while doing art. What kind of art do you do? Yeah, I got you. My wife's an artist. She's fucking nice with it too. My wife's, Tia is really good at art. I should show you guys some of the shit she draws. You got one too, Starline. I'm not 29. I just messing with you, vlogs. How old are you? 45, South Jersey. I remember that now. I didn't remember 45 though. I drum on turn. Yes, I remember all this. I asked you this already. Now it's coming back to me. You're like, how many times are you gonna ask me? Sorry. Drumming and bass is my favorite music. I bet. That's dope. Yeah, didn't you say you were doing an event, right? And you were drumming at the event, right? Did you say that? Mamooner, what up, blood? Yeah, tomorrow, Mamooner. Alberto, you sound young. Yeah, I'm thinking he's like 16. Which is fine. But that would make more sense. But he's pretty smart, actually. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, E-Rock, if he's like 15, 16? I draw everything pretty much. My wife does. My wife's really good at people's faces. She'll take pictures like me and the kids and just make that shit look dope. Where's the amateur boxing guy that had his first fight? Talking about Mikhail? Everybody has Super Nintendo. That's a fact. Thanks, G. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course. My wife calls me E-Rock. Does she really? You probably fuck with me, but if you tell her I'm gonna take a fucking bow for creating the dopest nickname. Who's fighting tomorrow? Whole bunch of people. 4 fights I want to see. One I'm excited to see. Torres versus Guido. I'm excited to see. Vlogs, you're married. He show is. Beautiful wife. I don't think you have any kids though yet, do you? Nah, you don't. Yo, Marco, how are you the first boxer in your family? Are you the first boxer in your family? My father fought a little bit in the army, but I'm the first one who took it serious. But he fought a little. He sparred. He sparred like 5 or 6 times and went to the gym for like whatever in the army, but that was it. I know we aren't political, but Nintendo's going to hold products until the tariff war is over. Oh, shit. I don't even fucking pay attention to that shit. That's what's up. That skill is hard to achieve. She is nice with it. Nice with it. Matter of fact, let me see something. I might have one. I mean, she's gotten even better. Let me see. I don't know what I would name it, though. I know I scanned one. Yeah, that's not it. I'm trying to find it. Nah, I don't know where it is. I'll find it another time. Plus, I should probably ask her. She might get mad. Vlogs. He's not whipped. Tariff war is over. Mikhail probably on the stretcher fighting 7-0 guy. Oh, that's mean, Mamoon. You don't say that shit. You don't want to wish that on anybody. You're a fighter too. Don't say that. Man, we're all whipped. Come on, E-Rock. Let's be real. I'm not saying 24/7, but at one point, at many points throughout our relationships, we do whipped shit. That's just how it is when you're fucking married. Okay, that makes sense. Usually that's how it goes. Your father planted the seed. He wasn't around much though. So I think like my father didn't come into my life like until I was 15, 16. Before that, he was just around in every now and then. So maybe that was my way of like feeling connected to him. He loved boxing. Sometimes I won't front. Sometimes now, I wish I could call. He died. He died in 2021 maybe. Sometimes I wish I could call him, or 22 maybe he died, but I wish I could call him and talk to him, and he would have loved some of the interviews I've done and the shit I've done, like meeting Larry Holmes and Jerry Cooney, and he would have loved that. Well, it's human nature being a lover, even in the animal kingdom or whatever. True. How much till raffle ends? I need 3. Oh, I got 2 more. I need 1 more. Kalia hit me with 2, so. Damn, that's deep, Marco. It's all. I mean, he died a while ago, but thank you. It's you know. Thank you. It was yeah, like. Yeah, it's weird how we do things like that. I think it's definitely me wanting to be connected to him because he wasn't around. And you don't realize that until you get older. You know, and now, like, I remember a couple interviews, like, I was, like, going to call him, like, oh, I can't fucking. And he had Alzheimer's, by the way, guys. the last 4 years of his life. So I couldn't have called him then either because he couldn't even talk. He just didn't remember. He got really bad. So. No, we didn't make it. One more. I said 3 earlier in the stream. I got 2. So I need one more. Thanks, man. I try my hardest. Do you think the boxing kept you off the streets? No. I was always smart. Like I would do like dirty shit on the streets, and you sold some shit here, there, stole, did my shit, but I always never went too crazy with it because I saw so many people have their lives ruined by going like ODing with shall we say mischievous behavior. It made me fight less. It definitely got me out of fighting in school and shit. Made me way less angry. And I think it made people not fuck with me because as soon as they knew, they were like, you know what I mean? Yep, that's about right. Yep, right after my daughter was born. She was born in 2016. Yep, so he never really knew her. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. No. I did some shit. I sold some illegal substances. I did some stealing and I never robbed people because I felt like that's pussy shit. Like, well, give me nah. But I would, everybody growing up in New York City would fucking steal. But I would do some, I did some shit. I did some high level shit too. No, I was not, I was a little, typical New York kid, I guess. Maybe even, yeah, but those days are over. Did what I had to do. You know what I mean? Same, Marco never went too crazy, but still fucking, yeah. Well, you're young. At your age, that's what it is. Plus, you'll get the fucking beating of your life from your parents. And my father wasn't around, and my mother, like, they never cared. I could have did whatever. They would have never known. So I didn't have that fear that you probably have to get an ass whooping, or you know what I mean? Because you have parents who are there. How'd you get linked up with Rooney? My father knew some. No, it wasn't my dad. No, it wasn't my dad. My dad was barely. Oh yeah, my dad was around then. That's when he was back in my life. Yeah, my father did it because when I went up there, I was 15. My father just came back in my life, barely. He knew somebody, and so he had me come up. Told Rooney about me. Rooney's like, oh, let's see him. And then Rooney had me come up to Catskill. He saw me, talked to me, saw me work out, whatever, and said, yeah, I'll take you. Move in. Marco was robbing banks. Nah. What's your favorite aspect of boxing? Winning, trading, fame. I love the training because of how it makes you feel. I love the adulation. Those of you who don't know what that means, adulation is, I guess, like the appreciation of people, and especially fighters, people in that circuit, of being like, yo, you're nice at what you do. You're nice at what you do. And I appreciate that. So I love the adulation of people and the getting the credit. And I love the way it made me feel afterwards. And it was just a dope community. Like, I get along, man. You guys know I was in comedy, the business. I don't fucking connect with those people at all. But fighters, anybody in boxing, it's such a different, it's like, those are like my people. Got to write some rhymes. I love a good underdog story. Cody, what up? Who's most likely to get upset on May 2nd? I would say Tio. But I don't think it's going to happen. But I would say Tio, Cody. Marco, was your father stepping out of your mom's? Oh, they weren't together. My dad was a fucking banged. My dad was banging more shit than a fucking. My dad was banging more than a loose carburetor. That makes sense? So Tia had to put up with a lot of bullshit to get you. Not really. Little bit at the beginning, but now, by that point, I was in my late 20s. I was already mid 20s actually. I was already kind of went through my system. But yeah, she definitely had to change me for sure. It wasn't bad, but there was definitely some shit. But she knows about at this point. Was Rooney an alcoholic? Yes, he was. I used to hear him. He had this girlfriend, And I used to hear them. He would get drunk and just be like, because Rooney had gotten that $4 million settlement from Mike Tyson, and $4 million then. I'm assuming it's like between 6 to 8 million now. It's probably double. Let's see, what's $4 million from 1991 worth now? Let's see. Calculate. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's 40. I tried to do. Let's see. It said 93 million. So 9, right? 9 million. Yeah. So shit. That's worth almost 10 million now. So he had his money. So I remember he would get drunk and they would come back and then he would just be like, you ain't got shit. I got a car. I got a house. What do you got? You live with your mother. Like he was just shitting on her. She'd be like, material things aren't all that matters. Like, shut up. He would fucking man. That's why most boxers can't walk away. We betting on Ryan to lose? Shit, whatever you guys want to bet on. If I win this belt going to eBay, how much is it worth? I don't know. You got to put in a fucking raffle ticket, Mamoon. Oh, wait, no. I think you got one, right? Yeah, you got one. You got one from Eon's Make-A-Wish Fund. Tio can get upset. He's already posting about how he's mad at the promoters for this event. Tia had Marco looking like the Bulgarian Willy Wonka. She did. But again, guys, that was only for those pictures on the roof right after the actual ceremony. So I only had to wear that shit for like 30 minutes. So I don't think I want to do a panel where you trying to debate somebody. That's not my idea of fun, to be quite honest with you. Would be crazy if they all lose, right? What are the odds? Unlikely. Bet all favorites with Times Square card. Yeah, I agree. Young came in clutch. Word. What year did you get married? 2010. 2010. 15 years ago. I am. My mother is from Bulgaria, off the boat. I speak the language fluently. I went there every summer as a child. I don't know why that's what's up, but okay, thank you. What are you, Starline? You a black dude, white dude? What are you? I'm gonna guess. I feel like your name sounds very Jamaican, like Star Lion, but I could be wrong. Debates are futile and a waste of time. Yeah, me too. I like hearing points of view, not debates. I like hearing somebody who's like, no, I think this. That's cool to me. Perspectives I like, not debates. Marco protecting Alberto from losing the debate. Fools can argue. Come on, E-Rock, be honest. You really want to debate him? Like, I know you'll beat him, blah, blah, whatever, but do you really want to? No, right? Bulgarian Willy Wonka. Let's just talk. How old are you? You don't answer any questions. How about you start answering some questions first, then we'll get into it. Oh, shit. That's dope. Like, from Ethiopia, or are you American? What's his face is Ethiopian? Gilly the Kid. Debate. Yeah, it is like rage bait. That's a fact. Y'all gotta be civil. Anything you miss about Bulgaria? I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was just a summer thing. I didn't live there ever for more than just a couple, 2 or 3 months in summer vacation. I don't want to. Marco dudes are weird in here. Clarissa beat it. She just told you to. Why are you shitting on Clarissa? What'd she do to you? Nah, I'm good. She's definitely well, I can't say definitely, but I'm pretty sure she is. American. Okay, dope. Yeah, Gilly's Ethiopian. I could tell Ethiopians usually there's a certain look. Like I'm good at that growing up in New York City, man. I could tell usually the difference between like a Chinese or Japanese. I don't think even Hispanics I can usually tell like you're certain Mikhail, what up? So I'm just asking about you. I need a bell for when give points are made. I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? Yo, Mikhail. My man, Mikhail. Gilly was on those hard drugs. Oh, was he? Word? Kalia, is that true? She's from Philly. She knows. She knows the deal. This was a fun live for me, I'll tell you guys. I know we didn't have a lot of people in this one, but this was a fun live. I enjoyed myself. Gilly was on those hard drugs. We did that already. Bucket list. Try Ethiopia. I have, and you eat everything with your fucking hands. That's one thing I didn't like about it. But other than that, it was good. I think it gave me monstrous diarrhea, but it was good. Bro, I had a hell of a day. My Discord got hacked. My plans to propose my fiance got ruined. What the fuck? You have a fiance you're going to propose to? What happened? Yeah. No, it's good. I liked it. It was actually real tasty, but Gilly's, yeah, he's American, but Ethiopian, yeah. Nah, Gilly ain't. He just look. No, he is. I've heard him say it. Starlion. I've heard him say. Look, Google it right now. Bet you it'll come up. I've literally heard him say he's Ethiopian. I mean, he does look very Ethiopian to me. Look it up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that means I remember him clearly saying he's Ethiopian. Let's see. Is Gilly the Kid Ethiopian? Yes, Gilly the Kid, whose real name is Nasir Fard, is publicly embraced his Ethiopian heritage and identifies as Ethiopian. Come on now. Google's your friend. She has to go to work, so everything I plan. Oh, I thought she dumped you. So you just got to reschedule it. That's way different than her. I thought it was dead on it. Yeah, I just looked it up. I've heard him. I'm telling you, Starline, I've heard him say it. For sure. That is, right? Mad Ethiopian. What was his name? Asir? Is that what it was? We got 5 kids. Damn. So just reschedule the fucking proposal. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang on a string. Right? Reschedule this shit. Mind blown. Really? Why? You don't think he looks mad Ethiopian to me? I don't. And it's not racist because he is. So I'm not gonna hit myself with the racist button. Guys, we need one more raffle ticket. One more, and we could do this shit. Now, we don't have a lot of our regulars in here, so we might even get more tomorrow. 6 kid coming, Mikhail. Mamoon, are you his son? You Mikhail's son, Mamoon? Mamoon knows how to get the party started.
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Play that one Gilly song. I ain't playing shit because they make me cut it out. Yeah, but I'm in the middle of training for this fight, so not gonna lie, I'm trying to get it over with. That's super romantic. Come here. I gotta get this. Come here. You marry me? Come on. I was gonna say marry me, bitch. It would have been funnier, but then I don't want to sound disrespectful to your wife, so I didn't say marry me, bitch. But marry, that would have been funny, right? Interesting. Congrats, Mikhail. He the man. Mikhail sent some footage of you, but he just did. He sent me his fight that he lost. He just needs a good trainer. You got the balls. You got the skill. You know, you seem like you got good speed, good power. You got the tenacity, the skill. You need somebody to teach you the basics. You need to get more comfortable. Like no, that's not what it is. Mikhail, you look like nobody's correcting your mistakes ever since you started. I'm seeing very common mistakes in beginners in you, right? And it looks like nobody's ever corrected it. So it's become part of you, and that needs to be turned around. Which isn't hard to do. Don't get me wrong. But I think it could be done. Easy. Marco already has footage. Yeah. He can play it. I got new coach. Good. But again, Mikhail, you're a smart guy. Okay, I want you to remember this. You're a smart guy, right? Are you good with reading people? Are you good with energy? You seem like you're the kind of guy who probably absorbs that shit and pays attention. Some people don't pay attention to energy. You have to have a good energy with your trainer. You have to, more importantly, listen to me very carefully. You have to believe and understand what they're teaching you. So if he's teaching you some shit and your intuition is like, what? But then you're like, well, he knows more than me, so I guess. No, you have to be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. If you're not saying, oh, yeah, that makes sense to everything he teaches you, bounce. Get somebody else. Years and years of experience over here. I'm telling you. Now, if you were like a big dumbass, I would be like, okay, you can't decipher that for yourself, but you can because you're a smart guy. So the question is, when he tells you to do shit, do you have that aha moment, like, okay, or are you like, answer that, and we'll go from there. Rooney did not teach you. Oh, he did. That's the first style I ever learned, Bailey. Absolutely. That was well, not the first. I learned Michael Lajde taught me. Remember Michael Lajde? Not Junior, but his father opened a gym in Times Square when I was coming up. But Times Square was, by the way, literally guns and hookers. It was fucked up back then. But that was the first person to teach me. But he didn't. That gym, I'll be honest, no disrespect, but they didn't really teach me much. They were trying to have me have an amateur fight before I even fucking fully sparred. I was just jab sparring, and they wanted to put me in the end. I was like, I didn't know how to throw any punch but a jab. I jab sparred like 10 times where you just go in and throw jabs, and they wanted to give me my first amateur fight. I would have got destroyed. So Rooney's the first one to really buckle down and teach me a style. Good luck on that, McCall. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. Damn, it's already 12 o'clock. Yeah, Michael had a training video. Michael was the first dude. He was the Tybo. He was the real first Tybo. Boxing fucking aerobics. That was him. Too bad he couldn't patent some shit and be rich off it. Yeah, I'm constantly going, oh, damn. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. That's what I couldn't figure. Okay, good. Good then. Good. Good. Hey, man, I'm trying to look out for you. So as long as that's true, stick with him. Stick with him. That's important. You always have to trust your instincts too. You know what I mean? Because I've been around so many coaches where I'm like, what? Or I've heard them, because I've been in gyms my whole life. You know how many times I've heard dudes, everybody and their mother, especially over the last 15 years, everybody and their mother comes in. They just think because they hold flashy hand pads and put it behind the back and fucking do a handstand and have the dude hit their feet as hand pads like they think they're nice. I've heard some awful fucking advice. It's gotten worse ever since Floyd made it flashy to do hand pads. I'm telling you, dudes just think that they can hold hand pads and be trainers. And they do shit that is so unrealistic. Nobody's ever going to fucking throw punches like that. It's so stupid, the hand pads. But Floyd was a genius. And he could do it because he was already an established, amazing fighter. So he just added that for promotional value. I believe Michael has a Jerry curl also. Not anymore. He did, though. I was just with him. He did, though, back in the day. Yeah, he had a Jerry curl for show. He calls himself the Silk, which is a pretty cool name. Tybo, yeah, man. I met that dude once when I was in LA. Billy Blanks. I was with my man Jeremy Williams, and Jeremy knew him, I believe. Yeah, they all knew each other, man. Mikhail, a dog, I could tell. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I want to see him go on the right path. You know what I mean? And it's important because you pick up bad habits now, you don't know any different. You know what I mean? And it's hard to change them. Thanks, Marco. I know you just want the best for me because of my last coach. I was just doing what he said, but I'm cerebral and I need you to explain things on a mental level. Yeah. Well, especially if it's something you probably were questioning. Like, wait, why would I? You know what I mean? I think Michael, he did fight Hearns. Hearns knocked him out. Absolutely. Good job, Bailey. You're on it. Michael, still to this day, he's damn near 60. We did the hand pads. We worked out just for fun. It was like 2 years ago, but that motherfucker was strong. He was like, I was hitting him and his hand wasn't going back as much as I usually make people shit snap back like a rubber band, but he was able to take it. Not fully. I can hit hard. I wish I could have all of you hold the hand pads for me so you can see how hard I hit. People think I'm just exaggerating. Well, I'm fucking straight right. Let me show you something. And this isn't even that good. And don't say your hands are down. I know. I was just playing around with my man Fred. This is me and my man Fred. Where is it? Let's see. Do I have it? I know I have it. No. Fuck. That's annoying. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere. I posted it before. No, not that. No, not that. You guys want to see? This is me and my man Fred back in the day. You want to see that this was fly Marco. This is me. You know my man Fred. He hasn't been in here in a while, but this is me and Fred. I am. What am I here? I am. See the hair? It's me and my man Fred. I am. I want to guess 21 here. I'm probably about 21 here. Yeah, about 21. I don't remember where this was. Was it earlier? It might have been earlier even. It might have been 19. No, I think I was 21. Anyway. I'm trying to find where's the video of me hitting the hand pads? Mitts, maybe? I might have named it mitts. We used to call them hand pads, but people now call them mitts. So it kind of... You know what? Hold on. I'll find it. I know where it's at. I know where it's at. I know where it's at. Here we go. No. No. Damn. Can't find this shit. You know what? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Just don't know where. Annoying. All right, fuck it. I don't know where it is. Hitting. Hold on. Bag. All right, forget it. I can't find it. Looks like Haney with Ryan. Kinda racist, but okay. You look very marketable. Yeah, right? I won't front. I knew I was like a good looking. All jokes aside, I was kind of fly, and I knew it. That's why I had, a lot of escapades. Y'all should check out the greatest Russian crime film of all time. It's a very random thing to say, but okay. Fuck it. Brat. Marco got that lead actor here. I know, man. Shit pieced out. Shit moonwalk right off my head like Michael Jackson in Thriller. Big Marco back at it again with another one. What up, Legacy? Crawford tweaking when he said Spence. Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy thing to say. Where the fuck? I'm annoyed that... Oh, wait. No, that's old. Fuck. Nah, whatever. Don't got it. Yeah, man. What else we got going on, people? I'm about to get out of here in a little bit, but we're just going to rock out a little more. So we're going to rock out a little more. I don't know what happened, why I was so slow tonight, but I still have fun. This is actually one of the funnest lives I've had. For some reason, I'm enjoying myself, even though it's light. Crawford was tweaking when he said Spence ain't Hall of Fame, yet he fought his leftovers. Yeah, I don't know why Crawford would say that, because it diminishes him. Like Floyd Mayweather had a very smart rule. He always built up his opponents because it makes him look better if he beats built up dudes. How does it make you look when you're like, yeah, I destroyed this dude, but he's not even a Hall of Famer. He wasn't even good. Like, it makes you look worse. You know what I'm saying? Malik, Sidney Moncrief's cousin. What up, blood? You the man. I think Crawford was upset because people say Spence has a better resume. Okay. That's a possibility. Crawford's biggest win was Spence. Yeah, of course. So why would he diminish it? I'm a big Bud fan, and that was a dumb comment, right? Why the fuck would he diminish it? I don't get it. It's like, yeah, my greatest victory was against a bum, so it wasn't even really that impressive. Okay. Okay, blood. Okay, blood. Floyd was different. He truly was a genius in there. Even the way he spoke to the media. Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. Crawford became marketable after Spence. Not really. I don't think so. Do you? You do? All right. It's on you, sucker. Floyd was over his value. Yeah. Michael Bay, what up, my man? My man, happy Friday. You the man. You the man. Michael Bay. Yo, Michael, you want to enter for this belt? I need one more entry. Well, I need one more to actually do it, but as many as we're gonna probably raffle it off tomorrow, I think. Floyd had the benefit of learning from his father or uncle's mistakes. Father and uncle's mistakes. Yeah, he did. He did. That was crazy how him and his dad, remember, they almost fought in one of those 24/7s. You could tell his dad used to whoop his ass. Because at one point, he's like, you ain't going to put your hands on me anymore. Remember he said that? Because his like bouncer stood next to him. Like, you could tell Floyd was a little scared of his dad. Even though he would probably whooped his ass, he was scared of him. And that was probably from we get this belt, Muhammad Ali Ring Magazine belt, full size, still in the plastic. You send $10 to either this Cash App or to this PayPal address. Just put your name and put the belt, because we're also doing other raffles, so you have to specify us for the belt. And you have to do it as soon as possible if you want to get in, because we're probably going to draw it either tomorrow or Sunday. All right. And it's a random drawing, and I put it in an app that spins it all around and pulls out one random name. Yeah, you can see it up close. Ugh. Real leather, I think. There, right there. It says, look at that. It says, what's it say? I can't even read it. It says, Magazine Award World Heavyweight Championship, Muhammad Ali. Pretty dope, right? Bud might actually think Spence wasn't that great of a fighter. Okay, I'm in. All right, send away. I see my name on it. We'll see. We'll see. E-Rock Porter put up you don't have that many entries though. I don't think. E-Rock just one. You just have one entry, and you already won the gloves. If you win both, I don't know. This was a good one show because no CJ. Oh, come on. He was in here earlier. Not going to lie, I hope Eon wins. I hope CJ wins. Because he's sent me way more cash apps than anybody. Maybe not more money, but $10. He sent me way more. So I feel like he should win something. Because he's so fucking, you know what I mean? He's really determined. But after this, we got the gloves. We got the Sugar Ray Leonard gloves. And then we'll see what else we got. I might do, would you guys want one of these? Full-size Ring Magazine? Full-size WBC belt? Do that too. I have a sponsor for that. You just want CJ to keep sending chili. You his therapist. I'm his therapist. Wish I was a therapist. I'd be getting fucking money. Therapists right now are cleaning up shop ever since COVID because mad people are anxiety and stress, and they're cleaning. I know for a fact, like I know therapists, they're cleaning up shop. I want that IBF belt. Word? I don't like the IBF. That's this one. I like this one. My favorite's the WBA. The black and the gold to me is dope. Dude be telling you he got a haircut. You don't tell us shit. We don't know how old you are. We don't know what you do. At least he's forthcoming. Y'all really think Spence will retire? Yeah. I'm telling you, right after when he turned down the Crawford rematch, I knew he'd retire. I think the Ring Magazine belt's the most important one. Personally. My opinion. Fuck all those belts. IBO. Spence is not even training. I know. Well, you saw the video though, Iraq. He put out a video a few weeks ago showing like he took his shirt off. He's like, people think I'm fat, but I ain't fat. Check it out. We stay working. He said some shit like that. So he didn't specify boxing though. He just said he wasn't fat. Apologies for my Texas accent, Clarissa. I know it was probably bad. Moon on rocks. Didn't Spence turn down a Fundora fight? I don't know if he turned it down, but it fell through. Yeah, of course. That's why I want Turkey to come in and turn shit into that. One belt. You know what I mean? I know what I saw. Something was definitely wrong with Spence. I agree with you. I agree with you for sure. But it was such a like I thought something was wrong with Tank mentally, but that was a close fight. So in the rematch, you could argue, well, Tank has a good chance at beating him because it was so close even when he was off. But Spence, it was so far off that even if he had adjusted whatever it was that might have been wrong, I don't think it would have made a difference. You know what I mean? That's my theory. Like, yeah, he was off, but people think, oh, you're trying to degrade Bud's win. You were a Spence fan. No, he was off. Look at his eyes. His eyelids were like down to fucking here. He could barely talk. But I don't think it would have made a difference because it was such a lopsided victory. Yeah, that would be a nice old fart exhibition. That should be an exhibition match, Mamoon. That's what that should be. My goal is to get this regional belt, the ABA Amateur Lightweight Champion. Good goal. Let Spence and Thurman fight. They both retire after. That would be this should be an exhibition, Clarissa. Keep it what it should be. Although they're old enough where it could be, they're young enough, but whatever. Hagler defended the ring belt 12 times. That means 12 number one contenders. Hagler was the greatest middleweight who's ever lived. Career middleweight, because we all know that the greatest person to ever actually campaign at middleweight briefly was.
Y'all must have forgot.
But out of principle, Spence should never fight Thurman's punk ass. Thurman was a punk towards Spence. Yeah, that's what they say. Mikhail, let's work, fam. You an asshole, Joe. Kyle, how old are you? He is 28 or 30, some shit like that. Hey, Marco, Hearns versus Julian. Great one, Chase. Great one. I think Hearns. Especially at 54. Yeah, I think Hearns. Hagler would have beat Roy at middleweight.
Get the fuck out of here! You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Y'all must have forgot.
33, damn. Thurman didn't give. That's not old, but older than we thought. That's all. That's not Thurman. See, you be forgetting dude's age. You too. Roy Jones, the GOAT.
Thank you. Come again.
Y'all must have forgot.
I think Hagler versus Roy would look like B-Hop versus Roy, respectfully. You mean the first B-Hop versus Roy, right? Because yes, not the second one. But I'm really 23. I spent the last 10 on ice. Damn, 10 years is a long time. Did you do some real fucked up shit? You don't have to talk about it, but I feel like that's so long. And you don't seem like I don't know. That's crazy. I'm sorry you went through that, by the way. I don't know if it was bullshit or whatever happened, but I'm sorry either way. And it seems like you learned it from whatever, and it seems like it made you a better person overall. So, no way, Clarissa is a woman of course she is. Chat's dope today. Word. Marco turned in the soundboard levels down. I already did, you punk ass 14-year-old. I think they hand out 10 years like candy these days. This wasn't these days, though. This was fucking 10 years ago. More. That's crazy, though, man. 10 years is wild. For unless it's like attempted murder, that's Unacceptable. Like attempted first degree. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know the deal, but either way, it's fucked up. Sorry, he had to go through that. How am I 14 with rent? I don't know. You have rent? Alberto, how old are you for real? He won't tell us. All my family's into boxing since a kid. Yep. Who has the best jab ever? Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes. Kyle, I don't know what he does. I forgot. Y'all dudes think I'm a kid. I'll let you believe. No, we're asking you to tell us. We're not thinking. No, not that fucked up. A shooting and a couple pistols cases. I went in and out. Was just never out long. 5 years, out 90 days, 6 months. Not that. Fucked up a shooting. So you had a shoot. So you shot somebody. I can't dox myself. I don't know what that means. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody looks up paperwork like you do, man. You think we don't even know your last name. We don't even know if your real name's Alberto. Your name could be Jeff or Jesse or Christian. Who the fuck knows? Makes more sense of Alberto. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, I said that. I think he's like 16, 15, 16. I'm between 20 and 30. I'll say that. So you're not 21? Because you told me 21. Tell me that. Are you not 21? 20 or 21? Are you not one of those? Because you told me 20 or 21. I remember that. So tell me if you're 20 or 21. At least you're free now. All that matters is the present moment. True that. Well, we'll find out. Alberto Puello. Alberto, what's this lore behind it? Nothing. That was funny. Gross, but funny. Alberto has Rowley syndrome. He eats crayons and drools on himself. I'm missing out on the inside joke. There's no inside joke. No, she's definitely not a man. I mean, I shouldn't say definitely. I don't know for sure, but I don't think she is. Rowley syndrome. Yeah, that's funny. Alberto's my guy. Relax. Well, your guy pisses everybody off sometimes, Iraq. So that's what happens. Rowley's the goat. You mean Rowley has the brain capacity of a goat? Rowley makes goat-like noises? Because that's the only fuck you're talking about. I collect chickens and that word. Okay. Well, good for you. Anyway, all right, people, I'm going to bounce. It's late. I will try and go live tomorrow afternoon. I'll see if I can make it. Like I said, I got places to be. But appreciate you guys, as usual. We did not hit, and we didn't even get one super chat, I don't believe. But that's okay. Fuck it. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Peace.